Miracles, where we study A Course in Miracles, doing a lesson every night. I'm Teri Angel, and tonight my co-host is Auntie Jean Lorio. Hi, Jean.
Hello.
Thank you for being here with us.
You're welcome.
We're sending love out to our regular co-host, Karen Palmer, and I think Karen may be back with us tomorrow, but let's all wrap our arms of love around her tonight. And our family that's in here visiting with us to discuss this Course in Miracles is our Catherine DeSantis.
Hi there.
Sorry.
Hello, everyone.
We have our Charlie Charming Coons
Hello, everyone.
and Christine and Sunny.
Yep. Hello, everyone.
Yep, hello. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Auntie Jean is going to take us in and get us prepared to do a discussion tonight. Jean?
Okay, everyone, be comfortable, relax. Let the tensions of the world, of the day, of the things that are going on in the world just fall away. And then go deep into your heart. Find that special place, that place where only love and light reside, where our Divine Father resides, our Divine Creator, whatever you might call him. I like to call him Father. We are asking that you help us by opening up that divine pillar of light that comes from your very center, from our solar sun, the light that sends us energy, the light that sends us love, strength, hope, faith, and the light especially that sends us truth. By clearing away all the illusions that this world would put upon us, and that we unfortunately sometimes put upon ourselves, we would ask you to please clean all that away and to bring in nothing but light and love. And we need to reach out with our hearts, feel the love, not just from our Father, but from everyone in the world who has a loving heart, who has light and hope and faith. Pull that all in. Pull it into our heart, which can hold as much love as there is to give. We are sending that love to our sister Karen. Times are hard and loss comes, but we never really lose anything. It is always with us. Those we love never leave us. They reside with us. Jesus never left us. He's with us every day. And all the great teachers and masters that love us so much that they take care of us and guide us every day. And the only thing that we have to do is love. The only thing we have to do is say, I'm spirit. I'm one with God. I am worthy. And I am important to the plan that the divine has for us. and just be. And we are a very important piece of that divine plan. So knowing this, knowing that God's love is surrounding this group right now, all those listening in, we're going to come back to the room and we're going to discuss what lesson 114 has taught us, which we already knew. We're spirits and we accept God's plan. You all are so dear, and that's what the Father is saying. I love you all so much. You are all so dear. Amen. Open your eyes.
That was so beautiful, Jean. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that connecting moment where we breathe into our heart center and everything else just takes a back seat. It just allows us to be fully present. And that's what the Course is teaching us, how to be fully present in each moment, realizing I am spirit. And when we realize that we are a spark of the divine, then we know that we're all part of what we see here, what we have created in front of us. I love that. So this was a good lesson. I love this one and this review. We've done the lesson before, but to do the review of it is, again, it just reinforces it to us and helps give us some guidance. Because when we really bring it into our now moment, then we see it more clearly. Just like you were talking about today, Jean, when we're surrounded by water or near water, we see things more clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anybody have any experience with these lessons, this lesson review? Number 114.
Happy, joyful, and within the moment.
Live in the moment. I love that, Chris.
I think this one was pretty simple in the sense that we've reached the point where we're comfortable with understanding who we really are. And so, if you told someone just on the street, your spirit, they'd probably look at you. But we know who we are. We know that. We can feel that. We can feel that we are part of that divine creator. So we are spirit. And we feel like we have worth because we are part of his plan. So, and an important part, not just, it doesn't really matter what we're doing. For instance, like I can't compare what I do with what you do. Or if I just send out love and I don't do anything other than that, that's an important part. That's bringing that energy into our world that is going to make the change in our world. That's going to make everything peaceful and beautiful for everybody. So I love this lesson because you could just relax into it and just say, I am spirit. I am. And I am accepting God's plan.
Yeah. I'm going to just read a little one from the Holy Ship for today. It cannot be that it is hard to do the task that Christ appointed you to do. since it is he who does it.
Oh, Charlie, that's beautiful. Yes.
That's like almost what you were saying.
You know, I just read somewhere, I don't even know, maybe it was something in one of the blogs where the angel said, "You are our hands and our feet on the earth," telling those who are following the light that they are their hands and their feet on the earth. That's just perfect. That's beautiful, Charlie. Thank you.
Yeah. And Charlie, how did you do today with the lesson?
I am spirit, holy love.
Yes, you are.
That's the card I pulled, was holy love. So
But
that's
how
what
did you do?
that's how I was chanting that all day. It was like, I am spirit, holy love. I am spirit, holy love. I am spirit, holy love. Yeah, it was really, really good. And I actually I read the full thing again.
The
I'll go
text.
back to
Mhm.
97 and 98 or whatever it was, and read them and get into settle into that that feeling, and yeah, it's incredible. I can't believe how awesome this course is. It was like,
Yeah.
I would have never thought that it would bring me into such a high vibration.
It's life changing. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's like,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. When I first found it, I of course didn't understand it. That was 35 years ago. And I thought, what the heck is this? What is this newfangled writing here? And the more that I've studied and worked with it over the years and seen people that put it into something that we can comprehend more than what it was originally written in, it just makes so much sense now. That Jesus was giving us something we can really hold on to and really understand within ourselves. So I'm just loving studying it this year. I knew this was going to be a year of deeper dives for all of us, of going in and finding that place inside of ourselves and being lifted higher. And like our Marietta says, up, up, up to a higher plane. And that's where we're all going with this. We're all finding our way as I bring Catherine back in. She said she's listening. All right, Catherine. Well, if you have anything to share with us, darling, go ahead and share it while we have you in a little box here.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was very distracted today with a lot of worldly necessities that had to be taken care of, and it was very frustrating. However, I try to, in between there and in the afternoons and evenings, plan that I have a spiritual outlet and that I join my spiritual brothers and sisters in order to recenter. So I thank all of you for being here for me. I love you dearly, and I don't know what I would do without this. And yes, I agree with you. The course is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And again, Mary, I was introduced to the course many, many, many years ago, and I would study it, and the same thing. And then you go back, but I would always be drawn back to it. And I would always remember certain lessons that came up when a situation would come up. The lesson would flash through my head. And this is the right time for me to be back and recentering with the Course again. And they sent me you.
And he sent us you. And we're so glad you're with us. I'm going to read just a little bit from the insights before we go into what our next assignment is. It says, true happiness is accepting my identity. True happiness is accepting God's will for me. God wills that I not be separate from him. God is the universal spirit of love. That means that I am the universal spirit of love. I am not a body and may use the body as an instrument, like Jean was saying, the hands and the feet here on the ground, but that is not what I am. I am not contained by the body or limited in any way. I am still as God created me. I am spirit, the one spirit of love, joy, and peace. I have forgotten my identity, but now I am reawakening to it. I open my mind to God's will for me. I practice today opening to the truth. I am spirit. I love that. I just love how the insights takes you to a higher level of understanding with this. And it's written so beautifully. So I love sharing when we've studied one particular lesson, and then there it is, just written almost poetically for us to hear and to take into our hearts. And we have Suzanne DeBozy with us tonight. Hi, Suzanne. We're so glad you're here to study the Course. And I'm going to put the next lesson up on the screen. Miss Jean, if you will share with us what that is for our day tomorrow.
Okay, lesson 115. For morning and evening review, 99. Salvation is my only function here. My function here is to forgive the world for all the errors I have made, for thus am I released from them with all the world. 100. My part is essential in God's plan for salvation. I am essential to the plan of God for the salvation of the world, for he gave me his plan that I might save the world. On the hour, we will say, salvation is my only function. On the half hour, we will say, my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. What is it that Karen substitutes for salvation? My part is essential to God's plan for freedom. Is that what she says?
Freedom.
I think so. Freedom. Beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jean, for that. And thank you, everyone who came in to study the Course with us. We're here every night doing this for about half an hour. And now we're going to put our next hat on, which is our chanting hat.
Yeah.
And going into, I'm sorry, Chris, did I ask you to share?
I
think you
did.
shared
I
with us.
remember.
Yeah, I do remember now. You had some beautiful words from your day. Thank you for that. I just didn't want to leave you out if I had missed you.
Yeah, you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. All right, so we're going into our first chant now, which is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. The words are up on the screen. Auntie Jean, if you will share with us how we do the chanting, I would appreciate that.
Okay, we are going to do two chants. The first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. I have trouble saying that sometimes. Anyway, what we will do is we will do the first three slowly so people can follow along. And we will also make a declaration with each one of those. And then we'll do the 108. And I will let you know when we're done with that. And Terry will come in and do a beautiful short meditation on freedom. So we are declaring that all obstacles are going to be out of our way. Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
And next, we are declaring that all the barriers are going to be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
And lastly, we are removing all the illusions. That might be the most important one of all. Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Om
Gam
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Please join us in taking the breath into your heart center. Just fill your lungs completely, totally. That deep, deep breath in, and then slowly release it out, letting go of all those perceptions that we have barriers, that we have obstacles, that there is conflict or anything other than love. That's all the illusion. That's all the separation thinking. But we know that we are all one, and we are a spark of the divine, and that is pure love. So when we release and we let go and we breathe into our heart center, we know that we're free. We're free of all of those limits. As Jean said, that's the most important one. Letting go of that thought that we are limited, because we're not. And when we go into that quantum field, the universal field of love, we know that the miracles are right there showing up for us, just like our miracle Marlene showed up for us. Hello, darling Marlene. We're so glad you're here with us tonight. So, having lost all of those illusions, we're going to bring on the miracles, Jean, with Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
And again, we're going to do it 3 times slowly, and then we'll do the 108. We're going to make a declaration that we are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
We are declaring that everyone is happy, that everyone is healthy. No more.
Yeah.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
And lastly, we are declaring that we are living in peace, in harmony. We are free from suffering, and we are free from illusions.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Let's go into our hearts again. Breathing in deeply into our lungs. Breathing out slowly. Just filling the lungs with that love coming from God, our Creator, Source, whatever you choose to call the highest being that is. And every night we give honor and glory to our Creator. We do this through chanting Om 3 times. We do it slowly, reverently. And then holding that love in our heart, we do the heart-brain coherence for just a moment, connecting in the energy of the heart and the brain before we give the love out into the world. Because when we give it away, it comes right back into us, filling us up even more. So we're going to start with Om. Take that deep breath in to connect. And let's begin the chanting of Om. Om. Now hold that beautiful energy. Just love on it. Pour more fuel into that flame and watch it as it burns higher and higher as your frequency goes out from you into your aura, out into the world. And we're going to focus that energy. We're going to just set an intention that what's coming from our heart center is going to go into that big soup mix of all the energy that's floating around on our earth plane. And our energy is all positive, beautiful energy coming from the Creator flowing through us. And it's going in to raise the vibration on our planet. It's going in to shine a light for those who may not see a light that are in darkness. It's going into areas where there's conflict and chaos. So as you breathe that life into the flame inside of you, just set an intention with us right now that this love we send forth into the world is going to make a difference. It's going to make an impact. It's going to touch souls. It's going to touch the hearts of those who are making decisions in the world and of every being that's walking on our planet right now. So breathe in deeply and fully, and then let's send that out into the world. Let it go and let it flow. Om Shanti Shanti.
Shanti.
Om Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
May peace prevail on our earth, in the hearts of every being, whether that's human, animal, nature, elementals. May everyone on earth feel this beautiful message of peace, love, joy, and hope in our world. Om Shanti. Isn't that beautiful? I just love when we send out the love from all of us together. And our Annie Seven joined us to send out that love tonight. Thank you, Annie, for being here with us. And Grayson. We're not going to forget our little ones. Our children are our future. So when we're teaching them something like this, to go into your heart and to send it out, that's assuring that this is going to continue, that this world can be a world that works for everyone, and that our children and our children's children will be here to enjoy this love and this peace. So every night we do a declaration. The declaration is scrolling at the bottom of the screen for anyone out there who may not be familiar with it. You can follow along and read those words. And I'm going to see, oh, we lost our Catherine again. Let's see if Charlie will please read that for us out loud tonight and lead us in it.
I'd be honored to. So this is something that we've been doing every night. 1,058 days now. What we do is we count down from 3, 2, 1, and what we do is we declare on earth, of course, deep down inside of us, we know there is, and we declare inside of us. So 3, 2, 1.
We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us.
And so it is.
Sending it out to the world, and so it is.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Like I said, we've been doing this for 1,058 days. The group known as
The peace for peace.
Peace.
There she is. And we're all peace for
Little
peace.
peace.
Catherine is a P for peace. Charlie is a P for peace. Terry's a P for peace. Chris is a P for peace. And so is Sunny. He's a P for peace.
Yes,
And
peace.
I'm a P for peace. And Marlene and Annie are a P for peace. And anyone else who's out there.
Suzanne DeBozy.
Oh, right. Suzanne's out there. She's a P for peace. We have lots of P's for peace. So the important thing is, wouldn't you like to be a P?
P too.
I can't sing.
Everybody would.
Everybody would. We're going to get a t-shirt that says, I'm a P.
I'm a P.
I'm a
P.
P.
I am a. I'm a P.
I'm a P. And on the back, it's going to say, wouldn't you want to be a P too?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
And I think it'll
love
have
you all.
heels
And
on.
be kind. Be kind. I forgot to be kind.
Be kind.
Shine.
Yeah. And I love Annie's comment. She said, my headache went away after I chanted.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm
You know,
so
that
glad, Annie.
I always feel
And-
better. It feels so good after I chant.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think we are going to get out of here and let everybody get on with their day, night, morning, whatever it may be where you are. Thank you so much for being here. So much love to all of you. Come back tomorrow and we'll do it all over again.
And
And we leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all. Bye,
Good night,
everyone.
Gracie, wherever you are.
Good night, Karen.
Namaste,
Love
y'all.
you.
Love, Karen.
Bye.
Love you.
We love